Hey y'all, it's me, Lauren, here with Plan with Laura. 2021 planners are about to start, and aren't we ready to turn the page to the new year? But before we officially start our planners, let's chat a little bit about how we can use the notes pages in our planners. My favorite thing about the start of a new year is the start of new planners. I am through and through a calendar gal. Even if I buy an academic year planner, I like to try to combine it at the end of the year so that I get the full calendar year to look back onto. While I promise I will reveal my 2021 planner lineup soon, one of the planners that I will be using, and it should come as no shock, is my Moxie Life 2021 planner. Now, the 2021 Moxie Life planners launched earlier this year. I'll pop up a video so you guys can go and check out their 2021 launch to see all what that planner is about. They have started to ship out and people have even started receiving them. I am just so excited for you guys to be able to get these planners in your hands to start to use for the next year. So soon, all of us will have our Moxie Life planners and we'll want to start moving in them. I mean, that's also half the fun of starting a new planner, is like moving into it, in my opinion. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 different ways that you can use the notes and reflections pages in your Moxie Life planner. Now, while I am going to be talking about the notes and reflection pages in my Moxie Life planner, you can use these ideas, honestly, in a planner, in a journal, whatever you would like to. And for this video, I am going to be showing you some of the examples that I have based via the Moxie Life that I'm currently using. So there are a couple changes from the 2020 version, which I will be showing in this video, and the new 2021 version. And the 2020 Moxie Life planner is gonna look a little different than the 2021 Moxie Life planner. So super quick, the biggest difference that I'm going to be talking about, especially in this video, is that the notes and reflection pages in the 2020 Moxie Life planner is a lined page. However, in 2021, Sierra, and thank you Sierra, changed these pages to dot grid. I love dot grid. And in my opinion, it makes it a more versatile page so that it can be used for so many more different things. All right, so the first idea that you guys can use this for is the way that it is designed, which is as a notes and reflection page. When this page was designed, it was designed to use to kind of recap your week in terms of the goals that you have set. Now, the Moxie Life system is all about goal setting and incorporating that into your weekly plans, so this just makes sense. There is a PDF on the website. I printed it out here, but it talks about some different things, like including what are the highlights of your week, how are you feeling, what's currently working in your weekly flow. This is a way that many people already do use this page. Honestly, I am probably in the minority here, but I wish that this PDF was actually printed onto this notes page. I totally understand why it's not, because not everybody wants to check in that way weekly. Selfishly, I would like to. You can definitely use this weekly reflections guide for prompts, so you can use this notes and reflections page in the way that it might have been intended when the planner was built. The second one that we have is using your notes pages as a journal. If you're someone like me and you struggle a little bit on journaling from the day to day, so whether you are journaling a little bit every single day or you're coming back at the end of the week to recap everything that happened, being able to integrate your journal already into your weekly planner kind of takes that additional step or that additional product out of it. Now, I totally understand this may not be enough space for someone to journal every day, but one of my favorite things to do is coming back after a long week, sit down and think about the awesome things that happened that week. From the mundane little funny things that I hear in my day-to-day life to a podcast that I'm loving or a TV show, I can go through and write out the high moments and the low moments of the week before. It's been really awesome already, as I've been in this system for the past 6 months, to go back and see what has happened. I feel like there are a lot of little things that I forget, but when I take the time to actually look back into my planner, I already have a journal integrated into my weekly planning system and my goals. So the third way that you can use this is for memory keeping. Now, I am someone who adds a lot of photos to my planner, but if you are not, or if you just want more of a scrapbooking feel. I got my roots started in scrapbooking, so I feel like that's why I really like the memory planning and the scrapbooking aspect of putting photos in my planner. You can use this page to document the different notes that you have received, happenings of the week, and so much more. Throughout my Moxie Life Planner, I have cards that I have gotten on different occasions. I have letters from friends and family that, I'm just putting some adhesive tape, slapping some washi on it, and usually adding a little bit of a journaling aspect where I'm writing out what happened during that week or why this card was so special to me. I always feel so bad when someone sends me a card just throwing it out, but I also don't want it to clutter up my space. So I've been able to put them in my planner, and then I get to keep them, refer to them, and they have a forever home. The next thing we have, so number 4, this is building off of a little bit of the memory keeping, scrapbooking aspect. Writing down historical content in your notes pages. 2020 has been a historical year, to say the least. Another way that you can use this page is to only document the important personal milestones that are going on in your life, but also what is happening worldwide. Now, I recently documented the 2020 election in my planner, but whether it's political or not political, you can cut out newspaper articles, things from magazines that you like. Do people still read those? I do. Let me know. And the 5th way that I've been using my notes pages in my Moxie Life Planner is to document personal growth and development. One thing that's really important to me, and it's even a goal within the Moxie Life, is personal growth and development. And so another way to use your planner is to not only document what's happening from day to day, but also things that are going on in your life. I know that I remember things much better when I can look back and refer to it. Whether you're doing your personal development via reading, books, podcast, or a class that you attend, having a space to write it down, in my opinion, is so crucial so that you can actually go back and implement it. This year, one thing that I've been super grateful for is Wild University. But as one of my goals is to always simplify things, I didn't want to start a completely new planner or notebook only for Wild University. So what I have been doing is anytime I take a Wild U class, which honestly for me is about once a week, I jot down the information that I have learned right into my planner. And I can refer back to it when I want to implement it. So on this page in particular, this is actually from the Wild University opening ceremony. And I went ahead and I added what those goals were into my planner. I wrote down some of my thoughts that I had while I was taking the session, and now it's something that I have and that I can constantly refer back to. So there's the 5 ideas that I have and that I can show you. As I said, with this year, the planner changing, it's just dot grid. It doesn't say notes and reflection at the top. It really is a versatile page that can be used in so many different ways. So I'm gonna give you guys some additional ideas, because why would I leave you hanging? Y'all know I wouldn't do that to y'all, about different ways that you can use this page at the front of each one of your weeks. You can use this as a space to plan out your meals as well as your grocery list, or to, if you're anything like me, you buy stuff from the grocery store and then you always forget something. So to have another space that you can go to and say, hey, when I go for my midweek grocery run, this is what I need to pick up. You can also use that page as a gratitude list. Yes, the Moxie Life does come with a space of gratitude, but if you wanted more room to write out different things, that's another great area to write out gratitude. Additionally, if you are a budgeter, you can use that beginning page to be a weekly purchase tracker. Now, I am not a budgeter in that way, but one way that I also have been starting to use it, especially here around the holiday season, is as a list of things that I want. So anytime I see something that I want or I could want, that happens a lot here in our planner community, I can just flip to the front of the week and write out different things that I want. These pages are also great to just use as home management pages. So if you want a running list of chores that need to be done, zones that needed to be cleaned, or maintenance that needs to be done around the house, this is another additional page. And the last idea that I will leave you guys with is you can use the page as well for a wellness tracker. So whether you're tracking workout, meals, a combination of both or none of them, this is a way that you can track out what you are doing for wellness or self-care every single week. So I think in total that is about 10 different ideas of how you can use your notes page in your Moxie Life Planner or in whatever organizational system that you are using. Let me know in the comments down below, what notes pages are you currently using, or what are some ideas that you want to add into your next year's planner. All right, y'all, now that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, welcome. I talk about all things planning, productivity, and how to use the resources that you have to plan today for a better tomorrow. If y'all like my content, make sure to check out my description down below. There are some different links on additional videos that I recommend, as well as ways to stay in contact with me. As always, y'all, my name is Lauren here with Plan with Laura, and I'll see y'all next time. Up on the housetop, reindeer fall. So the first way that you guys can use this as bleh,